Well, in that case, great. Find it stuck. Every time I practice my speech, I've been walking around, so I'm gonna have to remind myself to stay put. No, mom, even better. Up there.
Well, good evening. My name is David Bruins. I'm the Vice President of Continuing Education and Workforce Development for the college. On behalf of our college president, Dr. Tim Brewer, we extend appreciation for you guys being here, and our board of directors certainly appreciates all the support you give to Mitchell Community College. I want to make sure I make a special thanks, though, to Ardell County EMS. This program would not be what it is today if it was not for Ardell County, and or maybe even especially Mr. Eric Morrison there. So thank you, sir. Let's see, Dr. Nicholas Petit. But thank you for all the work that you've done to put it to our program. It's much appreciated. So, with that, I'll turn it over.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the paramedic class of 2026. Before we begin our celebration tonight, I would like to thank a few people for making this evening possible. I would like to thank our marketing team and our IT department. Thank you for being here, for managing the sound, for taking pictures, making sure everything runs smoothly. Thank you to everyone within the Public Safety Division for always being there to help in any way possible. Your leadership and support plays a vital role in the success of our students and also to our program. I would like to thank the multiple EMS agencies and medical facilities that we collaborate with. Iredell County, Davie County, Lincoln County, Iredell Memorial Hospital, Duke Hospital, Lake Norman, and many more. Thank you for providing our students with the opportunity to learn and to grow and to be confident in their abilities. I would like to give a special thank you to all of our instructors and preceptors. You have shared your knowledge and passion with these students. You have challenged, guided, and inspired them every step of the way. And I'm truly grateful for that. Finally, I want to take a moment to recognize our clinical coordinator, Summer Kivett. Summer, your dedication to this program is seen by everyone. Thank you for all you do, from being a great instructor to coordinating all of our clinicals and double-checking our documentation. Thank you for being there. So tonight, we come together to celebrate an incredible group of individuals who have reached a milestone that truly few understand the weight of. Becoming a paramedic is no easy task. It takes strength, perseverance, and a deep sense of purpose. Over the past year, each of you have faced challenges that have tested you to your limits. Long nights of studying, countless hours in the classroom, and even more in clinical and field experiences. You've balanced your studies, your jobs, your families, and your own doubts. There were moments, I'm sure, I know, when you questioned if you could even make it to this day. But you did. You have fought to be here. Your determination and hard work has carried you through all of the hurdles that you've had to overcome. And that same determination that you've had, that is what's going to carry you through your career. Because being a paramedic, it isn't just a profession, it's a calling. This is one of the most honorable careers that a person can choose. Every day, you will walk into situations where others are afraid to go. Patients will look to you in their most vulnerable state. They're going to be frightened, in pain, and they're going to look to you for that guidance. You will be the calm in their chaos, and you will be the bright light in some of their darkest hours. And you will make a difference. I want to take a moment to reflect on a symbol that represents everything that you have worked so hard to become. It's the Star of Life. It is recognized around the world as the universal symbol of emergency medical care. That symbol is proudly displayed on your uniform, your ambulances, and your patches. But it's not just an emblem. It's a promise. It's a promise to serve, to protect, and to care for those in need. It's a reminder that no matter where you go, that Star of Life connects you to a global family of EMS providers. And they all share the same mission that you do. And tonight, I have that great honor of pinning each of you with that very symbol, the Star of Life. This pinning, it's more than just a ceremony. It's a rite of passage. When you wear that pin, you carry the trust of your community, the responsibility of your profession, and the pride of every instructor, mentor, and classmate that has walked this journey with you. As you go forward in your careers, always remember what that star represents and what it means to wear it. Be humble, be kind, be compassionate, continue to learn, continue to grow, and never, ever lose sight of why you started this journey in the first place. Graduates, today we celebrate you. You have earned this. Each of you have worked hard to earn this right now. You have proven that you have what it takes to stand among the few who can truly call themselves paramedics. Congratulations, Mitchell Community College Paramedic Class of 2026. You have made it. And I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you. Now, I would like to welcome the spokesperson from the class up on stage, Kayla Richards.
Good evening, everyone. Before I start my speech, I want to personally thank my husband, Connor, and my daughter, Maeve, for supporting me through this journey. I started this class when Maeve was only 2 months old, which, looking back, was probably not the best time to add paramedic school to my life. Over the past year, we've experienced a lot of sleepless nights together, from cardiology all the way to teething. Thank you for being there through all the long days and late nights. This accomplishment is just as much a reflection of the two of you as it is of me. On behalf of the class, I want to thank you all for being here to celebrate this milestone with us. To our instructors, preceptors, families, and friends, thank you. We wouldn't be here today without the support and patience you've given us over the last 10 months. When we first started this program, many of us knew what we were getting ourselves into. We expected long nights and endless study sessions. What we didn't expect was just how much we would learn beyond the basic fundamentals of the job. This program tested our patience, our confidence, and at times even our belief in ourselves and our ability to do the job we were training for. There were plenty of moments when we questioned whether we were actually cut out for this, but somehow we kept showing up. Even when we made mistakes, we kept going. Somewhere along the way, we realized that becoming a paramedic wasn't just about medications and cardiology. It was about learning how to trust ourselves. And looking back at where we started and seeing where we are now, it's incredible to see how far we've come. It's been an honor to grow alongside all of you. I couldn't ask for a better group to do this with. Being a paramedic isn't about having all the answers. It's about continuing to learn every single day and understanding the responsibility that comes with the job. To my classmates, I couldn't be more proud of what we've accomplished together. I think every single one of us has cried because of this class at some point, and if you haven't, I'm honestly a little concerned about you. There were plenty of times when this program felt overwhelming, but I'm so glad we had each other to lean on. I can't tell you how many times I've either said or heard I'm so done with this class, and somehow, despite saying that probably 100 times, we kept showing up, and we kept coming back, and we did it together. I have no doubt that every one of you will go on to make a difference in the communities you serve. To our instructors, thank you for demanding the best from us, even when we weren't convinced we had our best left to give. Thank you for your patience and your honesty and for sharing not only your knowledge, but the experience that came with it. You've pushed us to think critically and challenged us when we needed it most. The lessons you've taught us will stay long after we leave the classroom. I also want to take a moment to thank our preceptors. Thank you for challenging us, encouraging us when we lacked confidence, and somehow managing to step back while we figured things out. Thank you for having the courage to tell us where we needed to improve and for holding us to a high standard. You didn't just teach us skills. You helped us develop the confidence to use them when it matters most. And the providers we will become are a direct reflection of the effort you've invested to us. And we are grateful for that. And to our families and our loved ones, thank you for believing in us, especially during the moments we doubted ourselves. Your support gave us the strength to keep moving forward. As we leave this program, we're entering a profession where people will call us on their worst days and look to a complete stranger with full trust. They won't know every protocol we followed or every time we spent afterwards questioning what we could have done better. What they'll remember is whether we treated them with compassion and whether we stayed calm when everything around them was falling apart. Today isn't the end, it's the beginning. The pin we earned today isn't proof that we've mastered this profession. It's a reminder that we've accepted the responsibility to serve our community with professionalism, integrity, and empathy, while continuing to learn and become a better provider. Tonight, let's celebrate all we've accomplished and wake up tomorrow ready to begin a new chapter. Stay humble enough to keep learning, trust the training that got you here, and never forget why you chose this profession in the first place. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Kayla. Next, I would like to welcome our keynote speaker, Thomas Pinkerton.
Good evening, everyone. Can everybody hear me? Yeah. If you can't hear me, give me a thumbs down or something like halfway through. First, I'd like to congratulate each of you sitting here tonight. Getting to this point was a lot more than passing a few tests and innovating some expensive mannequins. It took early mornings, late nights, ambulance rides, missed weekends, and more caffeine than your doctor would recommend. And it wasn't just you who made sacrifices to get here. Your families, spouses, significant others, and friends have spent the last several months hearing things like, I can't, I have clinicals. I can't, I have to study. Or my personal favorite, I promise things will calm down after this week. They figured out a long time ago that things never did calm down after that week. Now, having spent the last year with this group, they have taught me some things too. I've learned, does this count for the grade is the most important question in medicine. I have learned, if you tell a class, you probably don't need this for a test, everyone stops taking notes. But if you accidentally say, you might see this on a test, suddenly everyone's taking notes again. I've watched you become more confident, ask better questions, challenge each other, and occasionally challenge me, which I appreciated considerably less. But tonight, all that work has finally brought you here. Our goal was never for you to leave this program knowing everything. That's impossible. Our goal was for you to leave knowing how to think critically and how to recognize when you need help. And when you leave this program, you're going to leave with a new title. You're going to be paramedics. But over the next several years, you will find out having that title and becoming the provider you want to be are two very different things. You'll develop your own way of talking to patients. You'll figure out how to handle pressure. You'll learn which partners bring out the best of you and which ones make a 12-hour shift feel like a 36. You'll make mistakes. You'll have great calls. You'll have terrible calls. And somewhere along the way, you'll be figuring out what kind of provider you want to be. And I think a lot of that comes down to one simple question. As you step into this profession, you will face a choice. Do you want to be a technician or do you want to be a clinician? A technician can memorize an algorithm, start an IV, read an EKG, give a medication, or follow a protocol. A clinician understands the patient behind all of those things. A clinician asks why. A clinician recognizes when the patient in front of them does not perfectly fit their protocol. A clinician understands that sometimes the most important thing we can do for a patient is not something that can be found in the protocol. Think back to where you were when you first walked into this program. You probably don't think of patients the same way you do today. That change didn't happen all at once. It came from countless hours in the classroom, clinicals, and on the ambulance. And from getting things wrong before you learned how to get them right. And that growth is part of what makes tonight worth celebrating. You've made plenty of mistakes. You've had calls you wish you could do over, calls that kept you up at night. You've looked at the EKG and wondered if everyone else was holding a different EKG. And that's okay. Nelson Mandela once said, "I never lose. I either win or I learn." That mentality is incredibly important in medicine. You're going to encounter patients who challenge everything you thought you knew. There will be calls you walk away feeling like you did everything perfectly, and calls you replay in your head on the drive home. Learn from both. Graduating today does not mean you're a finished learner. It means you now have the opportunity to begin practicing without someone looking over your shoulders. The same expectation of growth is still there. When you walk into the ambulance as a paramedic, people are going to expect something from you. Your EMT partner will look at you. Firefighters will look at you. Families will look at you. And most importantly, the patients will look at you. Sometimes you'll have all the answers, and sometimes you won't. Being a good paramedic isn't about knowing everything. Excuse me. It's about recognizing what you don't know and staying calm enough to think. Every patient interaction is an opportunity to learn. Don't take that opportunity for granted. Along your journey, you're going to learn very quickly that you can't save everything. There will be patients whose problems can't be fixed in a 20-minute ambulance ride. There will be situations that leave you wondering if anything matters. But never confuse not being able to help everyone with not being able to help someone. To the person having the worst day of their life, you may be the person who makes the difference. And sometimes that difference isn't a medication. Sometimes it's sitting next to someone who's scared. Sometimes it's taking extra time explaining to a family what's going on. Sometimes it's holding someone's hand, offering a hug, taking someone's trash out, and making a sandwich. And sometimes it's simply treating somebody with dignity when they feel like they've lost everything else. Your knowledge is important, but your humanity is what makes the difference. Despite those challenges, the greatest challenges you'll face in this profession will not be any patient. It will be protecting the person you are right now. Picture this. It's 3 in the morning, you and your partner have run 10 calls with no break. You're hungry, dehydrated, and tired. You finally get to sit down, catch up on charts, and maybe get a snack. Then that wonderful Motorola chime goes off. Everybody knows what that sounds like. For those who don't work in EMS, dispatch has an incredible ability to know the exact moment a paramedic takes their first bite of food. We don't know how they do it, but they do. And after 10 calls, no break, and no food, it's easy to become the paramedic who doesn't care anymore. It's easy to blow off patients' complaints without doing your due diligence. Don't be that provider. Keep your humanity, humility, and desire to care for patients. Remember that while this may be your 10th call of the shift, it may be the patient's first time calling 911. That chest pain you've seen 1,000 times may be the most terrifying thing that patient has ever experienced. Don't let experience take away compassion. Let experience make you better at providing it. There will also come a point when you're no longer new paramedics. Someone will walk into that station nervous on their first day. Someone will ask you a question that seems obvious to you. Someone will make the same mistakes you made as a student. Remember what it felt like to be them, to be new, to be a student. Be the paramedic, preceptor, partner, and eventually leader that you wish you had when you were learning. The culture of EMS doesn't change because somebody writes a new policy. The culture of EMS, it changes because people decide to treat the next generation better than they experienced. And soon, that responsibility will belong to you all. In the words of Isaiah, whom shall I send and who will go for us? Isaiah answers, here am I, send me. In many ways, that's exactly what you all have chosen to do. When someone is sick, when someone's injured, when someone's family doesn't know what to do, a call goes out, you have chosen to answer it. Here am I, send me. That's an incredible privilege you now hold. As you leave here and begin your careers as paramedics, be confident, but stay humble. Trust your training, but never stop learning. You are committed to lifelong learning. Take care of your patients, take care of your partners, and take care of yourselves. Ralph Waldo Emerson is often credited with the words, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. If that's the measure of success, then you all have chosen a profession that will give you countless opportunities to succeed. Congratulations, paramedics. You have earned this. Now go be the clinicians you trained to be.
Thank you, Thomas. Now it's time for the presentation of certificates. I would like to invite Jamie Rambo up to announce the names of the students. Aaliyah Atkins, Iredell County EMS. Gabriel Barkley, Iredell County EMS. Anthony Claggett, Iredell County EMS. Christian Dillard, Iredell County EMS. Tristan Elliott, Iredell County EMS. Ashley Hayes, Iredell County EMS. Jacqueline Hicks, Iredell County EMS. Logan McQueen, Iredell County EMS. Emily Morris, Iredell County EMS. Kayla Richards, Iredell County EMS. Desiree Robbins, Davie County EMS. Now I would like to invite Summer Kivett up to the stage. She's going to do the paramedic oath with the graduates and do our closing. Summer? All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am Summer Kivett, the clinical coordinator for our EMS programs. At this time, we will have our graduates come up to the stage to take the paramedic oath. This is so surreal. Wow. All right. You ready? Okay. Repeat after me. Today, I accept the responsibility of the paramedic. I will bring calm to chaos, strength to crisis, and hope to those in their darkest moments. I will act with courage, compassion, and skill, using my training to protect life and health without hesitation or prejudice. I will learn continuously, lead honorably, and serve selflessly, for I am a paramedic and lives depend on me. Congratulations, we are proud to present the Mitchell Community College Paramedic Class of 2026. We'll let you have a moment. Graduates, you may take your seats. I got it. So, I believe we can all agree that calling paramedic school a challenge is quite the understatement. Paramedic students are fully immersed in the world of EMS. No breaks, little sleep, a lot of time spent with the same people, and constant reminders of the high expectations that are placed upon you.
It is exhausting and nothing is handed to you. But these 11 students right here rose up to the challenge. I'm incredibly proud of the growth each of you has shown, not only in your knowledge and your skills, but in your confidence, your judgment, and your ability to care for those on what may be the worst day of their lives. As proud as I am of how far you've come, I challenge you, never stop growing. Today, you are entering the field as entry-level paramedics. Do not remain entry-level. In a class that I was in recently, the instructor asked, do you have 20 years of experience or 1 year of experience 20 times? I believe that question has stuck with many of us who heard it. Experience alone does not automatically make you better. Growth requires intention. Never allow confidence to become complacency. You will make mistakes. Learn from them so that you are better for the next patient. Ask for feedback, even when it's uncomfortable, and be receptive to it. Remain humble enough to admit what you do not know and driven enough to go find the answer. The title of paramedic comes with tremendous responsibility. Your patients will trust you before they know you. Be worthy of that trust. Take care of your patients, take care of your partners, take care of yourselves. And no matter how experienced you become, never lose sight of the privilege it is to be invited into someone's life when they need help the most. Congratulations, Cohort 3. You've earned the title. Now, go earn the trust that comes with it. One patient, one decision, one shift at a time. Thank you.
That's it. The ceremony is now over. Thank you guys for all coming. Graduates, thank you so much. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of pictures. Everybody wants pictures of you guys on stage, okay? Thank you guys for all coming and showing your support to all of these graduates.